Hi everyone, today I'm going to be giving myself a butterfly tattoo. I'm going to be giving myself a stick and poke, and I'm not really into the disclaimer thing. If you try to do this based on what I tell you, try it, not on me. Like, I'm just showing you what I do. I could get an infection and die. I don't know. I have given myself the old-fashioned stick and poke with the sewing needle and an eraser. It works. It does work, but it takes forever. Then I ordered some new needles, which I'll show you. I tattooed a little star on my friend, and I gave myself this tattoo. And I went over my ankle tattoo, and the ink, it comes out so much darker. It's so much more efficient. It hurts way less. And I got transfer paper, and essentially transfer paper allows you to draw anything you want and get a stencil of it on your skin, so that whenever you're tattooing yourself, all you have to do is trace over the lines that are already there. It's harder to mess up that way, in my opinion. So now I'm going to show you guys all the supplies I have, and then we'll get into the actual tattooing part. I'm a little concerned that it's going to take a long time. So I keep my bag of goodies in here. So this is a sheet of transfer paper. For my little vegan symbol, I drew it on here, and then that makes it press through this ink onto this, and then you can cut it out and then put it on your skin and you'll get a little outline. So there's tons in here. Next, got my little dish that I like to put ink in. This is just a cloth that I like wash after I do a tattoo and reuse. I use this as a towel to wipe off like the excess ink as I'm going along. With that, I put on distilled water and non-scented sterile soap. I put a mixture of that on the towel to wipe with it so it doesn't hurt my skin that I'm tattooing. This is the ink that I have. It's not necessarily great, like I wouldn't like necessarily recommend it, but it has worked so far for me. I'm sure that there are other brands that might be better or worse. So I've heard it's better than India ink because it's sterile, actual black tattoo ink. And then these are the needles that I have. Or you can get a lot of different types of packs, but I got a pack that has a variety of sizes. So far I've been working with size 3, but it goes all the way up to size 11, and then they have some size 1s also. The sizes are essentially just the actual needle part. Instead of it just being like a single point, there are 3 points at the end of that. You probably can't tell on the camera. Each time I dip it in the ink and put it on my skin, it makes 3 little dots instead of ones. It allows you to work faster and make thicker lines. Well, I think for this, I'm gonna start with the 3 to kind of make the outline, and then I'm probably gonna try 5. So the next thing is this notebook. This is a bullet journal that I use. This is what I use to sketch doodles and stuff of things that I like might want to do. These are my butterflies. I think I'm gonna do this one. So I think I'm gonna try to put this on my transfer paper and put it where I want it. So I've got the stencil right here, and you can't really see it that well, but my camera's having trouble picking up the outline of the stencil anyways. This is what it looked like. I'm gonna set a timer for 30 minutes, and we're just gonna see where we get with it. Ink and dish. So I've been working on it for the past 30 minutes, and this is what we've got. I think it looks really good. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna do some final touches to it, and then I will show you guys the finished product. All right, so I think that I'm completely done. Here it is. It's me a few days later. I was just editing this, and I hated the outro because there was ink on my face and I couldn't get a grip on it. I didn't mention it before in the video, but using Aquaphor after you put your tattoo on to kind of moisturize it and stuff is good. There's some other things that you could use that are too thick, Neosporin and stuff. I've heard not to use that. Also, let it air out for a while. You want it to scab over, and when it does scab over, don't pick the scab off. Leave it there, because if you pick it off, it could take up the ink with it. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next week.